Okay, we have a 2003 Mercury Grand Marquis Ultimate Edition, and when you turn the car on and try to use the AC, it stays stuck on the heat mode. We're still getting cold pipes on the air condition, and so we know the compressor's working and everything. What it is behind the dashboard, behind the radio back here, there's an actuator behind the dash, and they tell you to take the whole dash out to get to that part. It's a $200 part. It has a 2-year warranty on it from the Ford dealer. Just trying to give all the information I can about this situation. It definitely fixes the problem. When you turn the car on, it opens that door with that actuator, allowing cold air to be released to the car. Stays stuck in heat mode by default. That way, if you're in a cold storm, it's stuck on heat and you have heat and you're not freezing to death. So that's what I gathered, how I looked at it. So anyway, my video here, the steps on it are not perfect, but they'll lead you in the right direction. Right here is just going to show you how it looks when it's put together totally, because my video, pretty much everything is torn apart already, and I did this repair a couple years ago, and I'm just now putting the video together for y'all. I've had a lot going on, so I haven't had a chance, but I'm back and I'm gonna start posting some more little repairs like this that can save you a ton of money. I did it on this car in 8 hours, and it saved me like $900 in labor, which is all right by me for 8 hours. I'll take that amount for 8 hours anytime anybody wants that. Thanks a lot for watching, and subscribe. Check out the video, the rest of it. Got the traction control and the brake foot pedal adjustment button. So you just lift up over here and this panel will come off. Then you got to have your little flathead gimmick to get these connectors off. Alright, to take the dash part out, I already took the trim off right here. It pops off right here. You start here, you get it started, and you come down here above the black piece around the automatic temperature control, and you put a little flathead right there and it'll pop right out. It's simple. Come down here, right in this area, and just go, pops right off. Then you got to unplug this. Has a little connector. You got to press that little piece right there, in that little hole right there, and it comes right out. Now, to take the screws out of the dash here, these were 7mm screws. So then, same thing with the airbag right here. You take these out, these two, and then you got to get up in here, right in that hole right there. You have an 8mm screw. It's right here. It looks like this. It's silver with a washer. There's one there and one on the other side. So best tool to use is a little socket like that and a nut driver. Basic 8mm, 7mm. Because then when you loosen up the airbag bolt, you can turn this with your hand without the socket. It's easier. This one has a socket thing on the end that you can plug it in. Makes it simple. Okay, to get to the screws that hold the dash in, you got these little clips, but you can get to them under here. You can see them plain as day. You push it from down here, you push this little thing, and then you can pry this side up with your right hand. Use your left hand to press the clip at the same time, and this corner will come up. Then go to the next one. Once you get this one up, and you can pretty much grab it right here. There's a gap in the plastic. You can't really see it good because of the sun, but grab it there and then it'll pop up the rest of the way. Of the Ultimate Edition, we got a security system right there. There's a little clip underneath the wire. You can't see it on the video, I'm trying to get in there, but can't see it. But under this wire, right there, behind it, that little clip up in there, you gotta press it and it'll pull out. Take the airbag out. It'll come out once you take the screws out, but before you take it out, you gotta get up under there and take the connector out. It's up under there, behind here. Easier, you might as well just take the glove box off. It's a lot easier because it's all over you if not. There's a screw here and a screw there. And it's a 7mm. Okay. I took the dash, the glove box off to get the airbag connector off. It's up in here. The way to get it out is you put a flathead on the left side of the connector, laying upside down. I'm looking at it, I'm laying, looking right up at it. On the left hand side of the connector, you put a little flathead, and it'll release the connector. Now the airbag will pull right out. Better with two hands. There, it's out. Here it is. The notorious airbag. The thing that I'm changing is called the blend or heat door actuator. It's right up in there. Moving the dash easier. Get you an extension for that same wrench rig I showed you. There it is. And come up here to the dash. And you can take the screws out. I already loosened this one a minute ago, and I realized the extension's better. Okay, I took out a screw here, screw there, screw there, screw there, another one over there, and another one over there. So there's 4 up top. Now, right now, to get this out, I gotta get 2 up here. You can't see from the sun, my bad. But there's 1 there and 1 over there. So there's 2. Then you can pull this cover off the instrument panel. We're down in first gear to get this thing off, and then once you get it off, there's 2 connectors back there. There's 1 here and 1 right here. So you gotta take those off, then you can have that whole thing out of your way. Okay, to get this piece of shit cover off, you gotta lift this. And then there's 2 little things right here that are just jammed in these 2 metal holes. So you just gotta yank it hard and it'll come out. It won't break. But it's a pain in the ass. Okay, you got 1 little nut right here. The bottom of the dash. Here's the glove box. You go down here and you go right there. It's a 10mm. Take it off, just keep it handy. Alright, you can't really see, but you can see the connector up there. That's the blend door that I'm gonna change. I gotta pull the dash out a little bit. I'm gonna try to do it without taking the whole thing off. We'll see what happens. Okay, right here is like the thermostat for the automatic temperature control. It's not a thermostat, but you know, it's like the thermostat in your house. It detects the temperature. Anyway, there's a gold screw holding it in right there. Take that gold screw out, and then this will move up so it can go behind the AC or go behind the dash when you pull it out. I'm not gonna do it with 1 hand, but you get the gist of it. Okay, the misconception that you gotta take out the whole dash is bullshit on this 2003 Grand Marquis. I got all the bolts removed. I didn't take the steering wheel out. I took out the 2 that hold it up, but it's still there by the string and a couple other things that are over there. But over here, I got it loosened enough to take out 2 screws that hold in this duct. That gave me all the room I need to get up in there. I finally got that thing out of there. And it's probably already been replaced because there was a screw missing. So either that or the factory was just garbage like they are with this part.